Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. We got Captain Al Clowers out on the beautiful Coronado grounds with. There's no boats out there today, right, Captain Al?
No, no, not really. Pretty
You're the
light.
only boat?
Yeah, let me show you here. That's just one area right there.
That only looks like about 30 or 40 or 50 or like 70 boats. That's not bad.
Not too bad, right? Yeah, a few hanging here and hanging there, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty
Far
good
out.
bite. Pretty good bite if it wasn't so congested, you know. But we got two right now.
Oh, good.
We're gonna go.
Beautiful.
We're gonna go look around. You know what I mean? Get out of this fleet.
All right. Well, we'll have you in the background looking around. We're going to talk about what's going on out on the water today, and we're going to kind of watch you for a little bit, and then we'll go back to you and we'll do live fishing with you. We got a lot of stuff going on today. We got Daniel Rubin joining us from ReelQuick Fishing. There he is in his beautiful warehouse, hanging out with all the great products from ReelQuick. And Daniel, we got Captain Al Clowers out fishing live right now. We got a big show today for you, gang. Big show. Al and 70 of his closest friends are out there looking for yellowtail. Al,
Yes, sir.
if you get a chance, that camera's a little dirty. If you get a
Yeah, I'm gonna
chance.
turn it around. It's backwards right now. I'm gonna turn it
Okay,
around.
perfect. We love you,
Bear
buddy.
with
We'll
me.
talk to you.
I just wanted you to see my sexy face.
Absolutely. We love it. We love the new Band-Aid. That looks good.
Yeah. All right. Let me
Okay,
turn this thing around
we're going
here.
to watch you drive around for a little bit. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're going to do kind of a different kind of show than we've done on this is total caller participation type of show. We want you guys to give us a call. Let us know what you think. You got Captain Al Clowers down there fishing the Coronados. We got Daniel Rubin in his warehouse putting together rods for all of the members that want the new ReelQuick Reel Seat system. But we're going to open this up today to phone calls. I want to try to answer everybody's questions if it's got to pertain to Captain Al Clowers and the live fishing shows, if it's got to pertain to me and Kelly Girl or anything we got going on with our beautiful website and our life, whatever you guys got. You got questions for Daniel? I'm going to leave my phone number up as long as I can, and you guys can call into the show. Let us know what you think. If you've been out fishing, we would love for you to call in and tell us what you've been catching, where you don't have to tell us where, but you can tell us what you've been catching. And my phone number's right up there on the screen, 949-374-0786. It's about 5 after 9 on Saturday morning. So if you're listening on Spotify or Apple or Megaphone, you can join us live. So they got stuff going on with Captain Al in the middle of the screen, Daniel on the bottom, and me in the top. And you can let us know if you have any questions, or you can throw a question up on the board. I'll do my best to.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Daniel.
Tell us how you're doing today.
Phenomenal. Kelly and I have got a beautiful room over at LeBlanc, 5-star resort down here in Cabo San Lucas. We're doing a staycation this week.
Nice.
One of our phenomenal friends rented out this beautiful suite for 9 days, and he can't make the trip. Him and his wife got stuff going on. So Kelly and I get to use it. Oh, we got some action going on in the corner. They're throwing some bait. Things are happening, Daniel. It's a crazy day. But yeah, Kelly and I are doing good. Marley's doing great. You guys will see him zipping around in the room here. And
That's good.
Marley got to go on the staycation?
No. We're
You're
not doing that. We're not taking Marley to the hotel.
You're at home right now. I got it.
Yeah, I just came home to do the show with you and give Marley some papaya and some mango for breakfast. And yeah, we're just hanging out.
that was a big rod over
So
there.
what's going on with Daniel and ReelQuick?
Well, I just got 12 of these 10-pound blanks in, and we're making. I'm going to paint them. We're painting them ReelQuick blue today, and I'm making 5 rods with AFCO plastic lightweight roller guides, and I'm making 5 with regular ring guides from Batson. They're using these for linen line, doing some tuna club stuff with it, where they try and catch a fish and on really light line. And most of the time they break it, but yeah, not my type of fishing, but I'm more than happy to make the rods for the tuna club guys that are doing this, competing to themselves or with themselves. There's no money involved with it. It's just all bragging rights. So now they're trying to catch the biggest sea bass on the lightest rod, which this is a, can't get them apart. This is a 4 to a 10-pound rod from Batson Enterprises.
Nice.
Be super parabolic from tip to butt, so it can take all the shock of the fish when it hits, because they're using the linen line 3-thread, super fragile stuff.
Yeah, it is. It's a weird thing to fish with. I used to captain the treasurer of the Avalon Tuna Club's boat, Tony Sabatino, and I got him into some unbelievably wide open white sea bass bites, and not a rod on the boat with any real fishing line on it, just all with linen line and Dacron line, and it was just absolutely incredible. Finally, and when they get done catching their limit, they just all set their rods down. They're done. It's full gentleman fishing, not something I've been ever used to. And I'm like looking around. I'm like, what are you guys doing? And you look over the side, there were sea bass swimming all over the place. One of those bites you dream about. And they're like, we got our limits. We're done. I'm like, okay. Yeah, we're not going to fish anymore till midnight tonight, till the clocks. I'm like, wow, this is insane. So I grabbed a Dacron rod with, I think it had like 20-pound Dacron on it, 2 pounds of drag, and spent the next hour and a half catching a 30-pound sea bass on Dacron line and no drag, because you can't put any drag on it, Daniel, or it'll bust. So that's why they got those roller guides and everything, gang. It's a big deal. It's the Avalon Tuna Club. Michael talks about it a lot on the history of sport fishing. They fish that antique stuff. It's pretty crazy, right, Daniel?
Yeah, I was looking for an antique reel that I do not have one here, but we've converted some antique reels to ReelQuick. My partner was the one that did that. My partner in ReelQuick. So super interesting. He's done a bunch of different antique. They all look like Penn 114s to me, but they're different reels, different manufacturers, and he's made a few of them with ReelQuick.
Yeah, it is.
Stuff.
It's real cool. Real cool, real quick. It's pretty bitchin'. And I know that a lot of the manufacturers and people that you talk to out there at the ICAST show, they were pretty excited and pretty fired up about it. So what's the future looking like for ReelQuick as far as that goes?
Oh, I don't know if I can say.
Good. You can
I'm
say
communicating
good stuff.
with Winthrop. I could say good stuff. I'm just, don't want to jinx anything, but I did talk to all the big players, the distributors. They're all interested in the product. It might get carried in on two different edges of the United States. Bill's interested, and Mudhole, they're interested also. We just got to get our act together to go on that kind of production. But yeah, they're both interested. I'm going to be sending them some stuff. And then talking to Winthrop, since we are adapting to one of their products that I've showed you guys. If I can find it quick enough here, I'll show you again. they walked into the booth and checked out my piece that slips over the Winthrop bending butt, and they were really excited about it. They really liked the fact that we like their product so much that we wanted to adapt to their bending butt. So I talked to Fred and Ray for quite a while at the Winthrop booth, and we're going to be talking to them. They're doing some revamping to get their production up to par. They haven't been able to produce enough for the amount of customers ordering their bending butts, so they're going through a revamp to make more of those bending butts. And then he said, in the meantime, we will be talking because they may want to make that part for us at their shop. So that would be really nice to see happen. That is a good thing. Those are some of the bigger players in the industry that I talked to. Sorry, I'm still looking for it, but I can't find it. So everything's wrapped up in plastic still. I spoke with several tackle stores they're actually on the west coast of Florida, near Tampa, and they almost exclusively use tip and butt systems for doing stand-up fishing. And when the guy came into the booth and he picked up the rod with the bending butt on it and that piece, and he stared at it for about 20 minutes and played with it, and he wants me to send him some. So the Winthrop bending butt piece, we made 6 of them about 5 years ago, and we've been fishing them deep drop, swordfish, bluefin, the whole thing. Now I need to make some. And so we're actually looking for a manufacturer to make those pieces for us, is one of the reasons I talked to Winthrop, and they'll be willing to make them, but not for about 6 months. So I'm going to find a manufacturer to make those in the meantime, so we can start putting them on those, the shelves in those tackle stores in Florida. And I got wind of another tackle store that will probably want them to, J&M Tackle in Mobile, Alabama. I'm going to go meet up with them. Got some great tips from John at the River Cat Tackle Company too. He knows all the players down there, and he's telling me different places I should go and visit. So I think we're gonna end up going back there. October,
cool.
November.
Wonderful.
So, yeah. In the good
it looks
time
like
of weather.
Al found some fish or something. They're all running around down there on the deck. If they hook up, we'll definitely jump over with Al. But that is such good news, Daniel, because we've been watching, and you and I have been together with this thing since you started bringing it out to the public. I know it's been around way longer than when you guys brought it out to the public, but it's so good to see that the industry's understanding what you're doing and getting involved. I mean, yeah, it was kind of a bummer that you didn't win the new product award, but you know what? That new product award, you don't really get anything out of that, but you got a lot out of what you did by coming out there and showing that product to all those people. And your booth was in such a phenomenal spot. I mean, I don't know how you do that. You get your booth right next to where all the food vendors are, so everybody's sitting there eating, watching you. That was pretty epic. I don't know if you pay extra money for that or what, but that was a good spot, right?
I slipped in, when they opened up registration for the booths, there was like 6 in the whole building, 6, and some of them were like 30 by 30, which I, wasn't going there. But yeah, I think that was the only 10 by 20 in the whole building. So I didn't do anything. Somebody just dropped that booth there for me. It was a really good location.
Hey, that is, gang, you don't understand. Where he was in the iCast show, where all of us went to eat all day, every day during the show. His booth was literally in the food court. I don't know how. It's a pretty good place. I know a lot of people be like, "Oh, I'm in the back." You're right, where every single vendor's going to get something to eat.
Everybody passed us.
Yeah,
Everybody
that's pretty
saw it.
special.
So not being able to go far in that the new product showcase was it was kind of my fault, because not really my fault, because now I know, because now I've been there, now I've been to the show, and now I've spoken with the heads of ASA, and they kind of told me You need to get in there early, like 3 months early, and start plugging the media and tell them what you have. But with all that said, winning that isn't going to get you very far down the road. It's really good nostalgia to win something like that. But everybody that walked through the new product showcase that saw that product, if they were intrigued by it, they came to the booth. If they were confused by it, they came to the booth. If they wanted to know more about it, they came to the booth. I probably had 20 people at least tell me they saw it in the new product showcase and they had to come over and look at it. And that's all I wanted. That's really all I wanted, right? I wanted people to come. I wanted to win it. Pardon me. It's not all I wanted. I did want to win. I was a little bitter at the time, but I really wanted, I need people to see this. I'm by myself doing marketing myself with the little bit of budget that I have on my own. And, that was a perfect place to show it. I was in front of, all the people that want to sell this or want to sell fishing product, want to sell innovative product. Nobody that walked through the new product showcase and came to see it had anything bad to say about this.
Yeah.
Rarely do I have anybody say anything bad about this, but I will say a funny thing that people do say, and I'll qualify it first. I think it's the people that really, 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 really like the product, but maybe aren't in the demographics that have the money to be able to, it's kind of a luxury item. So what they say when they walk by the booth is, I like my clamps.
No,
So
I was that kind of guy when everybody switched over to braid when they were following the largemouth bass guys, and I kind of hung on to my monofilament probably a couple of years longer than I should have, because I tell you, all my reels today are filled with braid, and I can't. When I fish with mono today, it's like fishing with the rubber band. But we got all kinds of cool stuff going on. If you guys are watching, in the middle of the screen, you got Captain Al Clowers. He's out fishing right now at the Coronado Islands. They got a couple yellows already on the boat. He stopped on a nice spot of yellows right now. And then we got Sean Tobridge up in Washington fishing albacore right now. We're going to call him. He wants us to give him a call whenever we are ready to take him on the show. And we're going to find out what's going on with the albacore bite up in the beautiful Washington state. Sean. Hold on. I thought he answered. He didn't answer. What's up? Good, Sean. We're live right now, buddy.
Excellent. So are we. We're throwing a chum line right now. We just came out of a real nice bait stop. We had 11 fish for our 3 anglers that were biting pretty good.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people, we got a big audience. They don't understand what you're talking about. What are you catching? It's a big deal.
Hold it up. Oh, we're catching albacore, chicken of the sea.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, that's what we're catching right now. We had an absolutely awesome afternoon yesterday. They picked up 125 in the afternoon. They were biting very, very well.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, presently right now, it sounds like a big number for just a few people. They're having a few problems with the food bank up here, and they need protein, so they asked us to step in as fishermen and help out the food bank. So we're helping them out here today, or we already be heading in, Dave.
Oh, that's incredible. You're like, yeah, I'll step up, no problem. Get a bunch of albies, I'm in. Where do I sign up?
I'll be your guy, that's for sure. Yeah, they hit us up on Wednesday afternoon. They came down, and I said absolutely. So we're getting them a few fish. Obviously, 3 people don't need this much fish, but the food bank sure needs it. So we're out here still plunking along, catching a few. This school here didn't bite for whatever reason, but there's a lot of fish around, jig stops, really good bait stops, especially afternoon fishing, which is what we're tailor-made for, being the overnight boat here, running 1.5 day trips. So it really works well. We depart at 10 o'clock in the morning on these charters. And we're out here 3, 4 in the afternoon for the evening bite. And then we wake up on them again in the morning. This morning they weren't too active though. I think coming up on the moon here, it's going to be more and more of an afternoon bite there, Dave. But anyways, we have a great facility. We have a great boat specializing in executive charters, people who want to bring 6 people, have a real good time, get fed some food, good food. Everything's included in all of our trips. We have plenty of live bait. It's a great setup. We're right here on the Columbia River in Washington.
Yeah, what a lot of our viewers, the new people to fishing in the last 12, 15 years, they don't even know what this fish is. This albacore, compared to bluefin or yellowfin, it is way easier for the angler, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's a very user-friendly tuna, We had a church group out on our last trip, which was Monday and Tuesday. We had 6 guys from Montana that came out. They'd never been on the ocean before. And we got them all dialed in on how to drop a bait over the side with a little split shot on it. Really didn't matter live or dead. Very, very good fishing. But they took home 135 to their church and processed them. So they were real happy. Real nice group from Montana.
Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, gang, what I'm trying to get across to everybody that's listening that doesn't really understand what albacore is or anything like that is this fish finds the boat, for lack of a better way to think about this. For all of us that have been chasing bluefin for the last 10, 12 years down here, the bluefinners, you got to be super sharp. You got to be super on it. You got to kind of have some angling abilities to catch the bluefin. This albacore, like Sean was just saying, this stuff is very user-friendly. But the really cool thing about what Sean's doing up there is he's taken the Southern California sport boat mentality, built himself a beautiful 6-pack charter boat, which is, when you get on, I look at those pictures, Sean, and I just go, look at that bait tank. Look at those rails. Look at every single thing that you need to be successful when you're fishing offshore. Sean's done it, and he's done it at a level that you can't even comprehend. And then, gang, when you're done, at the end, he's putting your fish in the RSW system. Your fish are going to be better than any fish you can buy at any store anywhere on the planet, right?
Yeah, that's true. Our fish get, oh boy.
You got a mark.
Yeah, they're hitting. Yeah, we put our fish straight into RSW, which is refrigerated seawater after it's been bled out. And it's 33-degree water, so it just comes out premium. And we have processors right here on site in Oahu, Washington, that process the fish, freeze it, and ship it if you like, or you can just take it right on home with you, whichever one you'd like to do.
Yeah, it's an incredible thing. And how can they find you so they can go see all these beautiful pictures and talk to you and get all involved in this and understand? You do it first class all the way. You have a place for them to stay when they get up there. He's got a beautiful hotel he's got to deal with. You guys got the shuttle bus right to where you're going to be, and the whole thing. Everything is super, like he said, the fish. But besides that, Sean knows how to take care of his people. Everything's easy. Tell them how they can find out how easy it is. Because I know you got to get out there and throw some fish on the boat.
Yeah. You can simply just look us up at legendsportfishing.com, and Legends is with a Z. Or you can look on Dave's website. I just sent him a couple fresh pictures of yesterday afternoon and what the deck looked like. That's a couple different stops. Or you can simply just give us a call at area code 310-357-3669. And I gotta get back there.
Yes, go. I can tell by your voice. All right, bye, Sean. Gang, that's crazy. Daniel Rubin, I'm going to send you his number. He's kind of busy right now, but gang, that's insane that these guys are calling into our show. This is how this is how this industry works, gang. We're all in this together. But to go and catch albacore with Sean on the Legends, and that's Legends with a Z, and you go to the website, look it up, you're going to see this boat is just an unbelievable. It's like a long-range six-pack charter boat. Sean was in the industry down in San Diego since he was a little kid. He knows exactly what he's doing. And that albacore up there in Washington, you guys are hearing these massive numbers. The really neat thing about up there is you can have as many as you can possibly want. You can have as many as you want. It's an unbelievable fishery. There's no shortage of albacore. But if you don't have an idea of what this fish is like, you need to get up there and go fishing with Sean. Daniel's going to go. Daniel's going to give him a call. Daniel's chomping at the bit to go catch a couple on the ReelQuick system.
It's been 20 years or something, right?
That have gotten in the industry in the last 20, haven't even seen an albacore. They don't even know what an albacore is. Thank you. There's the boat. Look at that. That's a 6-pack charter boat, you guys. It's insane. That's a 6-pack charter boat. Sean just sent me some pictures. I'm going to try to throw them up here. He had a stop last night for 123 fish for 3 people. You can't even wrap your head around it. Bluefin, I've said it 100 million times on my show. They suck. As a captain, they suck. As a passenger, it's really hard. When you get them, you feel like you just won the lottery. And then the other thing about them is they're hard to get on and hard to get bit, and it's hard to get everything going in the right direction. It's absolutely a user-friendly fish, this albacore, way different. Hey, we got Justin calling in. Justin Bottrell, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Good morning, Rylan. How are you?
Good.
On the show.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Oh,
Nothing
okay.
really.
All right.
What's
Just
the plan for this weekend?
had nothing to do.
Tomorrow we're gonna go to Catalina and maybe go live.
Oh, I hope so. What do you mean you're going to Catalina? You driving a boat over there yourself, or what's going on?
We're going to.
He's full of no words.
He's got a ton of words till he goes live. It's every time. Every time. Rylan, I'm super excited to see. Your dad and I have been talking about it. You guys are going to go over there. Darren's going to be over there. You guys are going to have a great week. And before you got to go back to school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You got a pretty cool dad.
Who else is at Catalina? Who else is at Catalina right now?
Sonny is also at Catalina.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's on that little Viking, huh?
Yeah.
How cool is that? Rylan, got to calm down, man.
Yeah.
You're talking way too much. Try to bring it down. I know you're excited.
So plan is this weekend we're going to Catalina Sunday to Monday.
Right.
We're gonna go anchor up, catch a bunch of bass, whatever else wants to bite.
Okay.
Ron's gonna go snorkeling and diving.
Nice.
And he's also gonna go spearfishing.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then we may jump right outside of Catalina and go for bluefin, right?
Yep.
Because there's like 1 million of them right now, right next to Catalina.
Wow, Rylan. That sounds pretty exciting. I
Yes, it does.
hope you get to go live with us.
Tell him you don't have to hope, we will.
You don't have to hope. We will.
Oh, good. Good. Because I was thinking I was going to get to take the whole day off tomorrow. Now I'm excited I don't have to take the whole day off. Cool. Thank you.
Dave never gets a day off, does he?
Thank you, Rylan.
All right. That's all we wanted to say.
That's it? That's all you
Fun
got?
on the show. That's all we got.
Just you and
See you
Rylan
tomorrow.
going on the boat? No one else?
It's Rylan, his friend, and his friend's dad, and Madden. Madden is going.
Oh,
Madden's
good.
going, and myself.
I heard you got a stowaway you're dropping off over there, too.
Yes, we do.
Nice. The world famous Lisa and her husband.
Yep.
How
Drop
cool
them
is
off
that?
over at staying over there.
Justin's taxi service.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to be family, though. It's the family makes it happen.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Well, we'll see you all tomorrow.
Thank you, buddy. Good morning. Have a great day.
Yep.
All right, Daniel Rubin, it's back to me and you. I don't know what's going on with Al. He's got something going on because now his camera's sideways.
Sideways, yeah. Turned it sideways. Where's Pablo
He's got
today? Is he
he's got a
fishing?
family group. I think they're going out at 10 and they're going to go fish local, and he'll probably be jumping on the live fishing show too. You never know. You never know with all of our guys. Everybody's so busy. Now, finally, I mean, it started out real slow, and here comes August. Now everybody's busy. Thank goodness. So you were showing just now, I'm going to pull Al off the screen while he's sideways here. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
What are
They're
they doing?
fishing, but they're
Yeah.
fishing sideways. I'm going to pull me off the screen for a minute. I want you to show everybody this ReelQuick system, how you're putting it together and everything. You got time for that?
I do. I'm going to flip the camera around while we
Yeah.
do this and just pick any old rod off the shelf and see if I can, demonstrate the quickness and the ease of this 8-foot rod. Which reel should we put on it? I have a McCarty 10. This will go on it nicely. I think this is the same one you had in Alaska that you guys never used because the Tesoros work so good. This goes right on the rod just like that. Whoops, I don't like the McCarty 10. Let's go get a different reel. These are Dave Hansen special. The Tesoro 5NS will go right on this rod too. Boom. Slide that in, turn the pin. Not sure if I like the Okuma 5NS. What else do we have? Let's see. We can put this one on. It doesn't have a name on it. We're just going to say it's a different reel. Let's just put this one on. How's that one look? Yeah, that one looks pretty good on there too. That is how the system works for you on the boat. You can bring one rod or two rods and 10 reels. You blow a reel up, you toss one of them, toss it in the ocean if you blew it up, and just go pick up another reel out of your bag and slide it in place. Lock it in with the pin. You're in. This is not going anywhere. Not coming off the rod with that pin. That's the ease of it right there. Dave, can I add anything else to that? I just put 3 reels on this rod and it all took about 15 seconds. Super slick system. It slides on the rod and the turn of that pin locks it in place. People, we've been fishing this gear now since 2019. We have not had a stainless steel pin break yet. With the amount of force that these reels can put on that pin is not enough to break it or bend that aluminum tongue up and over the top of that pin to that half moon you see there. It just can't happen. These reels do not pull enough drag to be able to make that happen. Goes on in place like that. We turn the pin and it's locked in place. It's coming. It's not coming off. Very good. That is the 23 millimeter reel seat. On our 27 millimeter reel seat, which I believe this is the rod that Ron wants to get next for bluefin. It's a 80 to 130 rod. So what should we put on this? Let's go with the show's favorite and the show's sponsor, Okuma reel. The 15, the 16, the 20, the 30, and the 50 will all fit in this reel seat interchangeably. Now, probably the 15 is not appropriate for this rod, but this 20 certainly is, or the 16 certainly is. A 20 certainly is. If we want to go for the big boy stuff, we have the 1x3, and these are 100 to 150 rods. I could just go into my cabinet, pick up another McCarty. Takes longer to get it out of the box. What's already installed on it. This one goes right on to this 100 to 130 rod, 150, pardon me. Slips right in place, turn the key. It's locked in place. This is a sweet system, you guys. This is a new and better way to attach your reel to a rod by far. There's no loose pieces when you're getting on the boat. There's no clamp on the back necessary anymore. This is strong, and yeah, it's superior. To me, this is a superior way to put your reel on a rod. Dave, are you still there? You back there in the background? Dave had to disappear for a minute, so I'm going to show you guys the Winthrop bending butt, but I can't find it. Pardon me, you guys.
That's okay.
Dave, yeah, Dave threw
That's
me
all
in. I
right. While
wasn't
you're
ready
looking,
for
check
this.
out. I got the picture up. Look at that. That's like 15
Oh my
minutes into
God.
the stop where they put 123 albacore on the boat. I'm just putting these pictures up, gang. Looking through all the pictures he sent me. Those are albacore, gang. And what happens is you get them on the boat real quick. He's hosing them off. They're all being bled, as you can tell. And then they're going to go into the RSW to be treated just perfect. They're going to be some of the best fish product you've ever seen. Sean is second to none as far as taking care of fish and catching albacore. He's been very good at it for a very long time. And then to take that operation up there to Washington, and then we all have an opportunity, Daniel, to go fish with them up there. How bitchin' is that?
Yeah, I'm going to go give that a try. That looks like a lot of fun that we haven't done for a
Right.
long
Look at how
time.
big the boat is. I mean, it's not your normal 6-pack charter boat.
Dave, I was going to mention that because when I just was looking at the picture when I brought it up, it's a 55-foot long boat. That's not normally a 6-pack boat, is it?
No, that's full sport boat style. That is full on sport boat style, 6-pack charter boat fishing. You can't ask for anything more. In the bait system, in the bait tank, you know me, I'm all about bait. He put the most he can put on there.
Right.
Gang, that's a phenomenal operation. You want to go do this. I guarantee you want to go do this. It's not a big financial investment to go up to Washington and do this. And the way Sean does it, first class all the way. They got a shuttle bus that'll pick you up, take you to the hotel. You spend the night at the hotel. In the morning, you get on the boat. He's leaving on these overnight trips at 10 o'clock in the morning. And then they're getting this afternoon albacore fishing. Like he said, they had 3 guys on the boat yesterday, Dan. 3 guys, 125 fish last night as the sun went down. They woke up this morning. They already got a dozen or so fish on the boat, and he was in a stop just starting to get bit when we were talking to him on the phone. So albacore, like he says, a user-friendly fish. You won't be disappointed. It's an incredible fishery. You got to check it out, gang. Hopefully that shows it to you. Legends with a Z. Sportfishing.com, Washington. Sean Tobridge, and his phone number's on there. You call Sean. He's going to talk to you. He's going to get you through what you need, all the things that you're wondering about. And the really cool thing about that fishery, gang, you go, 225 fish for 3 guys. Yeah, it's a no-limit fish. Albacore was a no-limit fish in California forever. But then, the people that don't know anything about fishing got involved. It's a cyclical fish. It comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. Hasn't come in California for a very long time, but check that out. Get out there with Sean on the Legends, gang. You will not be disappointed. What we do here at Your Saltwater Guide is we only tell the truth. There's no hype. It's the truth. It might not be the truth you like, but it is the truth regardless. And that's what we show you on a daily basis. This show's live 6 days a week, Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock. And on Saturdays, ReelQuick sponsors the show on Saturdays, which allows us to bring in all these great captains and all this great stuff. We got Captain Al Clowers fishing in the bottom of the screen. We're in Daniel's warehouse where he puts together all the phenomenal ReelQuick products. And we just got so much cool stuff going on here. And we post 3 brand new videos every day. We get about 30 million views a month on our social media platforms. If you're not finding us on a social media platform, you probably aren't really on social media. We are everywhere. No one does more than Your Saltwater Guide as far as fishing content goes. 3 brand new videos every day, a picture every morning at 7:00 in the morning, 6 live podcasts a week, and probably 4 or 5 live fishing shows a week. I don't know. If somebody's doing more than us, I don't know where they're doing it at because you can't find them. So check it out. And if you got a product, you're dying to get it in front of people, Daniel Rubin, there's no better place than right here, right?
Yeah, we're having a good time with it for sure. Getting the exposure and getting phone calls from the folks. Dave, can we ask all the members that are on there right now to share and like and share this post right now? I'm trying to see if I can see. Yeah, we have.
Oh yeah, we got a huge audience.
I'm going to go ahead and turn my volume down here on my other device because I'm going to go do what I'm asking everybody to do. I try and do this at every show, you guys. I just like, love, laugh, wow, and sad the show. And I like to share it with all my people on both my pages. So that's what I'm going to go do now.
If you look on the live fishing show, I know it's sideways on the bottom, but there's a ReelQuick rod in the holder. He's trying to put a bait on it right now, Daniel. He's trying to get a bait. He wants to hook up on it right now. It's in the rod holder on the bait tank right there. You can tell it's yours because of the blue and the reel seat. No ferrule screws.
The blue is, people are digging on the blue. I don't know how well it comes through on the camera, but this is paint that we formulated with one of the rod manufacturers, and I got a couple of gallons of it, so I keep painting my blanks with it. And everybody that gets these rods goes, yeah, I really like it because I can walk down the side of the boat and find my rods real quick. So we'll see if we start selling too many of them and there's too many on the boats, then that whole thing goes out the window, right?
Yeah, and I saw a remark there. What's the price to go on Legend Sport Fishing? Just go to legendsportfishing.com and you will find out everything you need to know about fishing with Sean and the gang. I don't have this price list. I just allow the sport boat guys to come on our show and talk about what they're doing so that you guys can all get involved and get out there and go fishing. We allow anybody that has a sport fishing business, you can come on our show and talk about it. I got no problem with that. I don't need any money from you. I'm just letting you get on here because this is an industry that we need to help each other. Legendsportfishing.com is how you can find Sean Tobridge and the gang up there in Washington. He said he's on the Columbia River and he's doing these overnight trips at a way different deal. He's doing them at 10 o'clock in the morning and coming back the next day. And that gives you that afternoon bite, which albacore fishing has historically been a afternoon bite. And as you saw, he caught 125 last night with 3 people. I keep saying that because it's hard to wrap your head around that, gang. You guys that have been in the industry for the last 10, 12 years, you haven't ever got to see this albacore fishing. These fish are incredibly good to eat, but they love to bite. Captain Al.
Yes, sir.
We've been kind of sideways the whole time.
Hold on a second. Let me fix it.
Hanging on. Yeah, we need to fix that angle when you put it back in the holder and make sure we're not sideways. What's going on? You marking some fish?
Yeah, there's a bunch of big wads of fish, but we've been farming them.
They don't want to eat. We get one on that ReelQuick system right now would be pretty spectacular.
It's in the mix right now.
I saw it down there on the deck.
He needs to send me a 7 foot,
Can't
a
miss it.
7 foot little medium heavy, or heavy, not heavy, but medium heavy, and I can slow troll with it. That rod I have is a noodle rod. It's a great rod for calicos and yellowtail on bait.
Wait.
I have an 8 pound 40 or an 8 foot
How
40
about a
pound
7?
rod,
I need a
Al.
7 footer.
We'll just make one. I'll
I
make
love
one for
7
you.
footer.
How's that? 7 foot, but a 30 to 40 pound rod instead of that
Perfect.
20 pound rod.
Yeah, that'll be in the rotation all the time.
Now that's a good angle right there, Al. Maybe just creep it up a little bit, tilt it back a little more. They can see there, a little bit, tiny bit right there. Now they can see the water. They can see the guys. That's a good looking picture right there, buddy.
Hey, you guys, we're live on the phone.
You guys
Say
are
hi.
live out on the water. Millions of people all around the world are watching. What's up, guys? Thank you. Good morning. So it sounds like Daniel Rubin needs to come fishing with Captain Al Clowers, right?
Yeah, I invited him once. He couldn't
Absolutely.
Well, it sounds like he's going to come down with a 7 foot rod. It sounds like he's coming to go fishing with a brand new 7 foot rod for Captain Al Clowers, gang. And what you guys just saw and just listened to, that's what Daniel's capable of doing. You call Daniel up on the phone. You just got to see it live right here. You call Daniel up on the phone. You go, dude, I want a 7.5 foot rod, medium heavy. I want to catch calicos and small yellowtail and small tuna on it. And Daniel just tells you, okay, I'm going to make it for you. And whammo, right, Daniel?
Right on. We'll order that blank on Monday for Al.
Hey, let's what do you got? Is that rod out?
What do you got, Daniel?
Line them up. Let's put the Rapalas in. I want to go cover some ground.
Okay, so we're back with.
They're on the move. They're on the move a little bit. Yeah, Dave, I want to mention on the website, if they don't find what they're looking for on the website, or if it's confusing, or if they have questions, my name and number are on the top of every page on that website. You could call me. You can order something special. If I don't have it, I will definitely entertain trying to get it. We do have a lot of people that are asking for things that we don't have, just because I can't support the whole industry yet, but we're working on one piece at a time. But yeah, please, I'm pretty easy to talk to. You can call me. You can call that phone number any time of the day. If I'm awake at 2:30 in the morning, I'll answer the phone. If I'm sleeping, I probably won't. But the number's there for you guys to call. I did notice that this is a product that it's a little difficult to get people to budge over onto the other, to the other side where the green grass is. But once they get one of these in their quiver, then they're calling me. I have a couple people that call me all the time now, just talking to me about different things that they'd like to do. So please, you guys have any questions, anything at all, my number is on the top of every page of the website. We'll post it here too. If Dave can type it in, I can't type it in on my side.
I'll get it taken care of. The QR code's right on the top of the screen, and then I'll throw the QR code up on the bottom of the screen right now. And this is how you get to the website. Just take a picture of the QR code, and that takes you straight to the website. Take a picture with your phone. Don't just save it, and you can go there later. ReelQuickFishing.com. It's very easy to find, and you guys won't be disappointed, I promise you. And Daniel does talk to each and every person. He wants to make sure he gets the exact proper product into your hands, and he'll explain it all to you. He takes his time and leaves it out there for you. So there's the QR code. Top of the screen, you see his logo, and at the bottom of the screen, you see his QR code. It doesn't get much easier than that. That's part of the deal with Your Saltwater Guide. Everything's live. We're always live. We're doing what we can. And Brett, yes, absolutely. Call in. I want to hear what you have to say about this white shark. Please Call into the show right now. Daniel and I want to hear about it.
What white
I
shark?
don't
Where's
know.
the white
He
shark?
said he has a story about it, but I guess keeping us in suspense. You know my phone number. Come on, Seawolf. Call me 949-374-0786. We got a giant audience wanting to hear your story. Come on, and don't cuss. Right, Marley? We don't want him cussing.
We don't need the blankety
Well,
blink.
I don't
blink,
have the
blink,
ability,
blink.
so it'll just run free.
Yeah, I'll just have
It'll
to
just
turn 'em
run
off,
free,
right?
but you better call. I guess I'm going to have to call him. Oh, for goodness sakes. I guess we're going to have to call him. Oh, my goodness. Guess what, gang? We got the man, the myth, the legend right here live. Good morning, sir.
How you doing, Dan?
We are super excited. You got Daniel and I on the edge of our seats. Tell us a story, storyteller.
I can pick. Let me see. Let me take those off. Dave, can you hear me?
We hear you loud and clear.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. Whoopsie. Call us back, or I'll call you. What are you doing? I don't know what happened there. We got him. He's standing by to stand by to stand by. Let me see if I can call him. Let's see how this works. We're trying. This is live, gang. This is a live show. So, yep, things aren't always exactly perfect, kind of like California.
No, we rehearsed this.
Let's see if he answers his phone. That's always good, too. What are you doing? Little monkey's right here. Right there. I don't know if you can see him hiding behind the cup, but I'm trying to get a hold of him, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this phone, but we're standing by to stand by to stand by. We got Captain Al Clowers fishing in the bottom of the screen. We got our good buddy Daniel Rubin ReelQuick at the top of the screen. You got me in the middle. Here we go. Okay, can you hear us now?
I can hear you. Is that clear?
You're loud and clear. We got you.
Okay. Well, we went diving yesterday for halibut. Terrible
Okay.
conditions, by the way. Terrible conditions for diving, not for fishing. And on the second dive, my buddy got approached by the great white, and he came up, and I was on the boat with two other guys, and he says shark. And when you say shark in my area where we were diving Moss Landing, we know what kind of shark it is. I had another buddy in the water that was swimming.
Uh-oh. Lord have mercy. We lost him again.
Do you know where he is,
Moss
Dave?
Landing, Sea Landing. I know where he's at.
Oh yeah, you know what kind of shark it is when they say shark.
Yeah. Here, let's try the internet. That always seems to work better. We try WhatsApp. All right, Darren, you're going to be having a ball out of Catalina. It's going to be fun. We'll see if he answers here. Come on. Come on. Oh, Al got a nibble. Hold on. What's going on here? Maybe not. I thought he was bit. Something. Yeah, they're bit. They're bit. They got to hook them up. Can't get Seawolf. What's going on, Al?
I'm not sure. It looks like maybe a barracuda. Hey,
Okay.
Matt, you got one on there?
No, he's helping me get it in.
Oh, okay.
It's cool. Whatever it is, it's a fish.
Big old Rapala.
Maybe it's a baby yellow. You still got it?
No, I just wind in the Rapala, Dave.
Hey, can you hear me now? All right, hold on. Let me bring you back in. All right, gang. Captain Al let that big whopper go. So let's see. He feels bad for the fish, so he let it go. So Brett, welcome back to the show.
I'm old.
That's okay. We got you now. That's all that matters.
Well, yesterday, my buddy that's 71 years old, he dives with me about 3 times a week, got approached by a great white underwater when he was spearing. We were looking for halibut, and on the second dive, he was just spearing rockfish to get meat in his freezer. And at the end of the dive, it just appeared out of nowhere. And normally they just leave when they see us, and it circled him. And he did what we preach. You got to swim at him. It's the most dumbest thing, but you have to swim at him. You can't outswim him. And he swam at it. It circled him twice and then took off. He didn't dump his fish. Normally, I think I would dump my fish.
Yeah.
He came up to the surface. He had his shark shield on, and he said either the shark shield's going to work or not. Comes up. He's about 100 yards away from my boat yelling shark. In that area, there's only one kind of shark that you would yell shark. It was Moss Landing.
Yeah.
And I had another buddy in the water, and 3 of us on my boat. I sat out the second dive, and he was closer, and I had to still pull my anchor. And I asked him to put my anchor from the structure to the sand when he got at the bottom, but he didn't. So it was a brouhaha trying to get over to Tom. The shark came up, circled, and while he was on this, we all saw it. I took my camera and just started running. I didn't know if he was going to die or not. And and now he has a story. 71 years old. That was his first experience with a white, up close and personal.
That's insane. So when you were saying bad conditions for diving, what was the water dirty?
The water's always dirty up here in the summer month on top. That's where the sharks will kill us when we're coming back up.
Right.
It just turns that brown and green, and then when you get on the bottom during the week right before that earthquake, it was probably 50 foot. You go from 0 viz and then drop down 20 feet, and then you'll have 60-foot viz, and then you can see everything. Especially in this area, Moss Landing. And so the viz was 3 feet. So you'll spook the halibut before you even see them. It's not even worth it to be down there. Plus, you cannot see anything around you unless it's about 3 feet away.
So Mr. Whitey was 3 feet away?
3 feet away from my buddy.
That's what I was trying to let everybody understand.
And when he saw him, he said, "Well, I did what everybody says. You swim right at them, and they are the apex predator, so they don't understand something coming at them."
Yeah.
And but he came up with he had his limits of rockfish. He had his 2 lings. It was just insane that he still had that on his belt. I couldn't believe it. But he came up and survived. I went back down. I shot a halibut. I'm editing the video now.
Okay.
So I got a nice 22-pound halibut yesterday. And, that's my story for the week.
That's a great story. That is a phenomenal story. The thing I've been diving since I was a little kid, and the thing that I don't know, that first 20 feet up there where you're diving into nothingness to get to the clean water, you got to have a big set of cojones to go do that, my man.
That is, it's not going down because I can go down super fast. You can't come up super fast, especially if you've been down for about an hour. You can't just rocket to the surface, or you can, and you might get the bends. But
you can, but you're going to die. Yeah.
and I don't have any fish on me at the beginning. Normally, I have my limit of 2. We have 2 halibut up here, not 5 like you guys did in Southern California. And you have 2 halibut that are 50 pounds, of meat, 2 25-pound halibut, just bleeding out. And now you got to come up in that darkness. That's when you find your religion for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I bet. My goodness. Yeah, it's hard to imagine jumping in the water when you can't even see, gang, and then getting to that 20-foot depth or 30-foot depth, and then it opens up like a window. It's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. Got to be kind of bitching to see. But that area between here and there, though, I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, it's almost like the water is so clean after you get down there. It's like diving at the Channel Islands. It's like diving at Catalina. I mean, it's that. Especially, I like to hit it on slack tide for some reason. The halibut are just laying. They're not. They're just laying there. They're not active. So it's not uncommon for me to see 25 halibut on a dive, where I'm only allowed to have 2 because we've overfished them because they closed down salmon. And yes, I'm being sarcastic.
Yes, you are. You know
But
me.
anyway.
I was going to jump in there and go, no, we didn't. But you were just being sarcastic, gang. He's just being funny. But your fishery up there, the thing I want everyone to understand, the reason why that water is that dense up there as far as visibility, you can't see. We have a phenomenal ocean in that Central California, Northern California area is where life pretty much starts on the West Coast. The plankton levels up there are so thick. That's what's causing that visibility problem. But that's food. That is a high density of food for all your bait fish and all your fry fish, all your salmon, all your halibut. All the little fish are thriving where he's at because of that plankton. That's why the water you can't see. That's all zooplankton and photoplankton floating in that 20-foot depth because they're all starving trying to get to that light. Pretty cool, right?
Absolutely. Yes, it is amazing for a diver. Like you said, it is mind-numbing, especially if you don't come back to your boat, if you navigated your dive, and now you have a surf swim. Kind of like my 2 guys yesterday, and especially when you see one on the bottom. I don't care if I see one on the bottom. I feel I can control it. Not if it's 3 feet away, though. I mean, it's yesterday. I should have just got back on the boat, but I did get myself a halibut, so I can't say that too much. But yeah. But it also is. This used to be the migratory time of the great whites going up to the elephant seal pups, which are spawning right above us, and then they used to migrate and go away. But July used to be a heavy traffic of whites here. Now they're just staying because they don't have to go anywhere. See, everything's protected, so their food's protected.
And think about that, gang. When you got all that gear on that you dive with to go scuba tank diving, he's not free diving. We're talking about diving with scuba tanks. You look like an elephant seal to a big old white shark with 3-foot visibility. He can only see 3 feet too, gang. Brent looks like a big old elephant seal swimming around up there, right?
Yeah. So my buddy built me a stringer that hangs down when I'm coming up. It hangs down 6 feet below me. So if I do get hit, it's going to hit the fish. It's not going to hit me. Or it could hit me. I don't know. And listen, I didn't get out of high school, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. But in my brain, it's going to hit the fish. I'm going to get yanked around. But at least I have a chance and I know what hit me.
So think about this, gang. Those of you that are members of our website, you know Captain Al's chum tube. Basically, Seawolf is swimming around with a chum tube hooked to his side.
That's exactly how I feel. Now that you put it that way, I might as well just be crushing it up like I would when we were on Justin's boat and just baiting the water.
Right? It's an amazing thing to think about if you try to wrap your head around. And those people that are scared of sharks are like, you're out of your ever loving mind.
They're beautiful. Like I said, they're beautiful. When they swim by you, it's one kick of the tail and they're gone. It's like slow motion. It's surreal. That if you ever get to look into the black eye that's on the side of their face that's bigger than a grapefruit, you'll see a soulless person or mammal, whatever they are, shark. I don't know. It's that part. You just look into the black abyss and you're like, wow.
Right.
But they're so beautiful and powerful. You know, I mean, I grew up watching Jaws and it's normally the free divers. It's the guys that are kayak fishing. They come up to boats all the time. As a matter of fact, when we launched my boat at Moss Landing, everybody that fishes says, I would never get in that water because I've seen it. When they're catching their salmon, when they're catching their halibut, they put that death rattle in the water, and boom, they come a free meal for them.
Absolutely. All right, Brett. Well, thank you for calling in. Captain Al's hooked up to a big whopper. We're going to watch. Thank you.
You guys have a great day.
All right, gang, here we go. Captain Al Clowers hooked up to a big whopper.
Big fish. Silence.
What you got there, Captain Al?
Yay.
Yellowtail or bluefin, I don't know yet.
This is exciting, gang, live right here on the show. Doesn't get any more real than this. No editing. This is about as real as it gets, gang.
Matt,
Yo.
when you gaff that thing, be real careful.
All right.
One shot, dude.
I'm bringing it in.
Is that the
No,
shark?
no
Yeah.
pressure. Only 1,000 people are watching right
It's
now.
right here.
Okay.
Don't worry, Matt. Only 1,000 people are watching.
You want me to come down there and do it? Or you're good? Might be a bluefin, you guys. Could be. Just make sure it gets in the boat. Okay, I'll fish it. What's wrong? Put yourself in it. Oh, I missed it.
You found the spot, Captain Clowers.
You gotta go hunting. It's hunting, right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna see a deer if you don't go searching, right?
Yeah.
And we definitely don't want to be in the middle of that pack over there. Yeah, for a minute, and that's wide open.
Like claustrophobic, wasn't it?
It was very claustrophobic over there.
It drives me nuts.
We got to thank Daniel Rubin for letting us do this live right now, gang. It's all brought to you by ReelQuick Fishing.
I don't know if I should. That's the problem.
At least they listened to me today, and they got that rod in their belt, hand above the reel, manhandling that thing. Good job down there.
Come here, Mark.
Now we just got to get in the boat.
Got a little calico bass on
Comes up, it's like 2 pounds.
Super cool, Dave. This is a whole new deal that we just get to sit here in Oxnard in my office and watch people fishing.
I got it. You got to love Elon Musk. We had Sean Tobridge on the show from Washington. We got you. We got Captain Al Clowers at the Coronados. We got me in Cabo. It's crazy. Turn that camera a little bit so we can see.
Get him up.
Get your gun out. Get your gun out.
Get over here. Going.
Turn that camera over there a little bit.
Get him on the boat. Get him on the boat. Get him on the boat. Keep like that. Keep that.
Woo!
What do we got? What do we got?
Yeah, fish on, man.
Show us. We want to see it.
I fucking fell.
Can we see it? Can we see it? Nice yellowtail.
Great job, guys.
There you go, right here live on the show.
Right here for you, Captain Dave.
Yeah, guys, good job. Nice gaff job.
One at a time, right?
Don't pay the lines that way.
Well, there you go. Doesn't get any better than that.
Super duper. That's super cool.
duper. Captain Al Clowers fishing at the Coronado Islands today, getting live. We should have Pablo Fernandez joining us a little bit later. He's got a family trip today. They were going to leave the harbor around 10, so they're probably on their way to the bait barge now or something. He should be joining us a little bit later. But I want to shout out to Daniel Rubin, because if it wasn't for great sponsors like Daniel, we couldn't do these live shows, gang. We couldn't do this every single day. So I want to thank you, Daniel, for allowing us to watch Captain Al today and have all these great guests and show your product to the world on every Saturday morning. We get to show off that phenomenal product that I love. And if any of the people watched any of those videos I made in Alaska, and we're still trickling more and more. I made over 80 videos up there in Alaska. And we went live with you and your partner on the show. We were catching fish all day, every single day. And the only thing we used was the ReelQuick system. That was it. We didn't use anything else.
Every video you guys have, there's ReelQuick rods in the background, the blue rods that they painted for us. Before I show you the ReelQuick system again, this is how I paint blanks. There's a small little hole in there. I slide this down the blank. I fill the cup up with paint and I slide it off. If anybody ever wants to know anything about that, I'm more than happy to share that with anybody that calls that wants to know how to paint a blank. It's just friends helping friends, or anglers helping anglers, or business people helping business people. That, you know, I want to get my product out there. I want to be able to help as many people as possible. And that is one way I can help. That's one way I can give back. Here's the ReelQuick system one more time, you guys. This is the 23 millimeter reel seat. This is on an 8-foot, 40-pound rod. It goes, this 23 millimeter reel seat is meant for 12 to 60-pound setups. There's some crossover and some gray area there. Here's the McCarty. The McCarty 10 goes on this just like that. Lock it in place. I don't have a fingernail with my glove, but that's the system, guys. This is the system I'm promoting. We're starting to get a little bit of traction with people. Come by the website, check it out. Call me if you have any questions. I'm available all the time. Only thing I want to do is get this out to the public and get this into your hands. This is really a superior product for the conventional reels, guys. Dave, you can add a 20-second thing, and then I'll wait for you guys to come back on with Pablo. I'm just going to be over here painting blanks today. I got a whole slew of them to paint. They're all the same blank. I'm making 10 12-pound rods.
Yeah, again,
Yeah,
you'll be
super
blown
fun.
away when you grab a hold of that and hold it. You would think it adds weight to the system. It doesn't. It takes away a lot of the weight. No ferrule screws. Every single reel fits perfect into the ReelQuick system. Because the ReelQuick system, the reel seat that you're going to put on your reel is designed to fit on that. I don't know if any of you have ever bought a reel, then put it on one of your favorite rods, and it does not get tight on the ferrule because of the fact that they're not all made the same. Well, the ReelQuick system, the reel seat, it's going to set on there solid as a rock. It's going to be absolutely incredible. It's going to set there solid. You're not going to have to worry about a thing. Like Daniel said, everything works together in unison. It all works perfect for what you're trying to accomplish as far as putting a reel on the rod. It's quick. Just like it says, ReelQuick. You watched him change out 5 reels in about a minute and a half. So the system works. Don't fight it. Get involved real quick. I'll put the QR code on the screen one last time as we fade away. And then don't go away, gang, because what I want you to do is right after we end our podcast this morning, I want you to jump right back on with us with the live fishing. We're going to be fishing with Captain Al Clowers live. And then as Pablo gets on there, we'll switch up with Pablo. So don't miss out. But there's the ReelQuick QR code. Grab it. Hang on to it. Give Daniel a call if you can't figure out what the hell we talk about every Saturday. He's going to explain it all to you. Have a great day. Daniel, once again, thank you from the Your Saltwater Guide family. We appreciate everything you do for us. And guys, have a great day. Turn off the news. They're all lying. This is the only place you get the truth. And I'll see you back here in a few minutes with Captain Al fishing live. Bye. Bye, Daniel.